This story with the Attawapiskat Reserve, I mean, I suppose you're not surprised.
No. I mean, if we're going to change the world, we have to get engaged. But as you said, we have to do a needs assessment. We can't, from 10,000 feet, assume that we know the answers. The answers are there. I discovered years ago that if you didn't go into the communities and ask the questions, because there is no silver bullet, there is no one answer. There are 600 and some odd First Nation communities in this country, and each one of those communities is onto their own. They're all different. They all have different problems. You might think they have the same problem, but they don't. And if you want to learn about what's going on in those communities, go into those communities and ask the young people. The young people will tell you not only what's wrong, but they'll also tell you what the solution is. It's their doctrine. And once you know that, then you can go and you can find your greatest resource, and you can bring it to that community because you know what to arm yourself with.
Right. But we know that I've heard you say that. So why isn't that being done?
I think we need to put the weight of the lives of our future on the people that we elect in Parliament. We have to say to them, if you don't save the life of my child, if you're not willing to save the life of my child, then I'm not willing to vote for you. And if you can threaten, if you can hold them hostage to their job, to their things they're responsible for why they got in because they wanted to change the world. Perhaps somewhere along the way they lose that path, but in any event, we've got to bring them back home and say, listen, we elected you because we want to see a bright and brilliant future, and we do have a bright and brilliant future in the young lives that we see. Sure. So if you're not willing to save my child's life, I'm not willing to vote for you. And that'll resonate. If every one of you go to your politician and deliver that message, that politician is going to worry about whether he's going to have a job next year. And once he starts worrying about having a job, our prime minister is going to worry about having a job. And I don't mean any disrespect for our political system or our politicians or our prime minister. I don't mean that. My job isn't to be a politician. My job is to help a politician do a better job.
Right.